She was saved? Ha! I thought so. Oh! Okkotsu! Otaku! I don't even know. Hello, and welcome to the basement. I want to extend the utmost gratitude to anyone and everyone who has joined me in this series. It's been a phenomenal ride, a fantastic show, and an epic journey. Could have just said one of those things, but I felt like saying three. So, the ultimate episode, and with this, I would have finally caught up to everyone for the most part, and I look very much forward to it. We had been on the receiving end of a supposed Kamo who helped create Chozo and is deemed the most terrible Jujutsu user in the Kamo lineage. I didn't do my research as of yet, but I will do it after the fact. But I don't know that I'm missing too much information. If I am, that's my bad. I am just too excited that I feel that I would like to watch this episode as soon as gosh darn possible. So once again, if you do like my reactions to this series, please do give me a like and a subscribe. It will be very much appreciated. And thank you so very. Oh yeah, she showed up. I completely forgot about her. She's the one who actually gave Getzo the idea of getting rid of people. I completely forgot to mention that. Oh, I gotta read this again. I remember him. He got smacked by Gojo. Oh, she doesn't realize that that's not the actual Geto? Because the plan that she laid out was supposedly what the original Geto wanted to do. Time to get serious? What? Oh my snap, crackle, popsicles. He created Mahito for this purpose? To create a technique that he himself can't control? What? Fushigaru? No, but he is a sorcerer, right? Oh, the other Fushigaru! His sister! Oh my snap, that's why she wasn't conscious? She's bringing a degree of levity to this. Okay. What happened? Uraume. Poison. Oh! Choso!
私が配った呪物は1000年前から私がコツコツ契約した術師たちの慣れの果てだ。
Wow.
だが私と契約を交わしたのは術師だけじゃない。これがこれからの世界だよ。
Oh. Wow. What is this? Curse energy? Bro, stand up. Or he's just given up? Curse spirits, I mean. Gojo. What?
Gojo sensei! 君には期待しているよ。聞いてるかい？
少な。
始まるよ。再び呪術全盛、平安のような。
Is it growing?
陰謀論者は来すぎ。いいからスマホやめて手伝ってくんない？
Yeah, I've made pierogies like that before. Not that those were pierogies.
副長官とはまだ連絡が取れないの？
ダメですね。秘書ともずっと連絡つかずでして。
Wow, so much chaos. Meimei did well in extracting all of her assets from Japan and then moving it to an offshore location, I presume.
術師が都内で避難民の警護に当たっている今、この時にだぞ。この規模で権力の。
Damn, all because Gojo is locked?
これがいつまで続くのか。
Curse spirit. And then it killed her? It's gonna kill him? Oh, they can't see it! I forgot about it. Oh. What was that? Right. Damn. Was the cursed spirit gonna come and find her? Is that door opened? Creepy. Why are you alone in this convenience store in the first place? That is freaky.
お母さんは？
お母さんもお父さんもお姉ちゃんも弟も先生もあと先生は嫌い。
Sheesh. Can this spirit not come inside?
飲む？
Unfortunate. She was saved? Ha! I thought so. Oh! Okkotsu! Otaku! I don't even know.
ごめんね。びっくりした。
So epic. I feel giddy like a child.
そっか。
He still seems sleepy. He's cursed spirit. Don't look.
見えてるんだっけ。ダメだよ。リカちゃん。
Rika.
やりすぎや。
ここまで事態が進んでしまったのであれば、一度泳がせて様子を見るべきなのではと。
That's the blonde lady.
したいだけのしがない美女さ。私もいい加減天元と向き合わないとね。君はどうする？
僕らは
Okkotsu.
依頼機なんかないんだから、さっさと本題に入りましょう。
呪霊をいくら殺したところで何の証明にもならん。
Oh, he was being punished as well or something like that?
縛りでも何でも結んだらいい。五条先生の教え子とか関係ないですよ。彼は渋谷で犬巻君の腕を落としました。虎杖裕二は僕が殺します。
What? What's going... Wait. He did? When did Itadori do that? Wait, this is inaccurate. What? Where is this coming from? Oh, I feel tensed. Itadori? Right. He's just healed naturally. What? He's healed naturally because mouth scar would have been healed and his facial scar as well if Sukanu had taken over his body. My computer is currently not working, so we will have to simply do the review without being able to go back and review certain parts of the episode that I had questions on. I forgot Okkotsu's name, or the person, I forgot his name, the person who was in the Zero movie. He's back, but for some reason, under the impression that Itadori Yuji is to be executed because he had taken off the cursed speech user's arm. So some ploy has been set in order to take care of Itadori as soon as possible. Perhaps Pseudo Geto had something to do with it. You know what's unfortunate is how little they touched on his backstory. Same with the blonde lady, whose name I have no recollection. Blonde bimbo, who is always interested in what your taste is in women. And Uruame, whose name I'm butchering now. I'm perplexed as to his allegiance to Pseudo Geto, because he had a conversation with Sukuna. So I thought him and Sukuna were always in some sort of partnership. Wow. Okay, so then what Pseudo Geto did was he released the curses to give an idea of what the new world will look like. Mahito was way more significant than I was led to believe. Of course, Pseudo Geto had a plan that consisted of taking over the bodies of those cursed spirits that he asked to help him in order to create the new era of the cursed spirits. He even mentioned how he wanted to absorb Jogo. Very cunning. And then he tapped into Fushigaru's sister, I believe, is who she was. I can't recall. Perhaps I'm butchering that as well. Yeah, when they said Fushigaru, I didn't even look at the first name. I just thought, oh, okay. But he is a sorcerer. Some people were unconscious to his curse technique, and he said that there were two non-sorcerers that he had applied this technique to. So we know one is Fushigaru, and the other person we don't know. And it was a tad confusing because he was using the example of Junpei and Itadori to demonstrate that one is a vessel and the other one didn't think like a sorcerer. But he adjusted the mindset so that they could both think like sorcerers. But what I do like is that Chozo is seemingly going to be on their side. At least I think that's the case. And then we didn't get to see the blonde bimbo's coterie. She said that they're taking care of Mei, Kamo, Mekamaru's teacher. I wonder if the protagonist in the Zero movie is affiliated with her, with the blonde bimbo lady, or are they just separate individuals on their own missions, which would seem to be the case considering that she would like to not be a part of anything and be indifferent, hoping that things work to her favor with her not having to lift a finger. So the Shibuya area, am I to understand that that's a portal to where all the curses are coming from and will begin to proliferate through the world? And that's why we saw that dense black mark on the map. You know when Gojo said, I screwed up? I guess this is checkmate? I'm always thinking, well, in the latter episodes, he's going to come out and he will bring balance back to reality, which was not the case at all. Mahito. Maybe I simply didn't understand the Mahito portion. I would have to go back. My stupid computer's being stupid. So it will be at a different time. Unfortunately, it won't be a part of the recording. I do like that layer though. I always thought Mahito there wasn't necessarily something bigger at play. But he did try to fight him, or I suppose what he had realized was he was a tool. But at that point he had next to no energy to fight, got stopped by Pseudo Geto, and then absorbed. I was trying to understand, why would Pseudo Geto take individual that is within Pseudo Geto use Pseudo Geto's body? It was to capture Gojo. It was to absorb curses whenever he felt like it and also create them. He created them. I just thought about it now. He is the one who created Mahito. Mahito said, and Nanami had ascertained that this creature must have been born not too long ago. Then that must mean Mahito, Jogo, Dagon were not aware that they had been created by the Pseudo Geto? If that's the case, if he did create them, was it that his ability is flawed in the creation of curses, that he is not capable of controlling them? Because they had their own conscience, and they had to be a part of a negotiation in order to jump on board of Pseudo Geto's plan. It was especially revealed when it came to the 20 minutes and then 1 minute that Pseudo Geto needed in order to capture Gojo. And then Mahito may have realized, oh, I am a creation from you. You have an ulterior motive that you would like to use me for, which would make sense. I mean, even Chozo. How did Chozo work for Pseudo Geto? And then all of a sudden realizing, oh no, my mind had been tampered with in some way. That's why I'm working for you. And the introduction of Okkotsu, or whatever his name is, the protagonist from the Zero movie, I thought it was the person who's lethargic, who doesn't want to take on responsibility, albeit that he did decide that Itadori is to be executed. He's not convinced that it was Sukano. Or perhaps, in order to stop Sukano forever, let's take care of the host and be done with it. It wasn't him. It was actually the protagonist. I'm going to say protagonist because I don't remember what his actual name is. Otaku Korakurusi. What's unfortunate is there isn't another episode that is out. And as content as I am that I am up to date as everyone else, I am bummed at the fact that I have to wait who knows how long. I'm not certain. It really was an enjoyable episode. I thoroughly had a lot of pleasure reacting to it, trying to make sense of the plot twist and unanswered questions. I did what I could. I very much look forward to the next season. And once again, I thank you so very for being a part of this journey with me. See you when I see you.